Well, hey everybody, welcome to this showcase. Hello, Esther.
Hello.
Everyone say hello to Esther. Esther's going to help us out tonight. We are showcasing a pretty amazing line of skincare.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we're highlighting Aprisa Skin Care tonight. If you are on with us now, it's a fairly new brand in the devoted marketplace, but if you have tried this before, I want to see a comment. I want to see you do something in the comments. Raise a hand, do some type of emoji, whatever, right?
Just let us know.
But if you haven't used it before, we hope that you are going to try this tonight. So we're going to dig into it.
Let's go, yeah.
Let's do it. Now, before we get started, if you're new to Devoted, we need to tell them a little bit about that, right?
Yeah.
Esther, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
What does every product in the Devoted marketplace have in common?
They all give back.
That's right. Good job. They all give back. So that's what Devoted is all about. Every product gives back. And so when you come and shop, you can know that this skincare gives back. We've got other products like coffee and journals and jewelry and all kinds of things. It all gives back.
It all gives back.
Yep. So we are a marketplace with a mission. So glad that you are here with us. If you've never ordered from us before, hang on. At the end, I'm going to give you a discount code that you can use for 20% off.
Perfect.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. But I want to talk a little bit before we dig into all these different products.
Okay.
Overall, I know you just recently started using Aprisa. I mean, and let's make no mistake here, like trying different skincare, like that's a big deal.
Yeah, it can be scary.
Yeah. So what were your first impressions?
I mean, I liked all of it. I liked that it's a clean product.
Yeah.
I'm big on natural ingredients. It doesn't have a lot of fragrance, if any. I don't know that
Yeah.
it does. But I have sensitive eyes, so when I tried the eye cream and it didn't make my eyes water, I was like, okay, this is good stuff.
So probably one of the biggest areas where Aprisa it really stands out is for people with sensitive skin because one of the founders, her name is April. She was a pharmacist, so she was in the industry. She had
Right.
access to, you know, all the knowledge and all the ingredients that she needed. But she found out she had Hashimoto's disease, which is an autoimmune disease, and she started seeing rashes and things like that. So she really dug in deep to what I need to be putting onto and into my skin.
Totally. I mean, a lot of women don't know this, but your skin absorbs so much. Like, studies have shown that you literally absorb thousands of pounds of worth of makeup and skin products in your lifetime.
Okay.
Because it just all goes into your skin, and they're finding that, you know, some ailments and illnesses come as a result of the chemicals that we put on our bodies. So.
That's why I don't wear makeup.
Yeah.
So
you don't need it.
Yeah. No. That's I'd never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
unbelievable.
So clean ingredients are a big deal, and the more we learn about it, the more I think more women are aware.
Well, and like I was saying too, and I know you mentioned it. I mean, you noticed right away some things and some products that a lot of times you might feel a reaction to.
Yeah.
You're not feeling it with this.
No.
Okay. Now that's not a guarantee for everyone because I mean,
everyone's different.
Yeah, you're putting stuff in your body, so you might have a reaction. But this is made to really limit that.
Sure.
So I want to dig into their story a little bit more. So Aprisa comes from combining the names of the two founders.
Yeah. Okay.
April.
That's cool.
And Lisa. So you put it together, it's Aprisa. But what they discovered when they decided to call their company that was Aprisa actually means quickly.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and so they're like, well, that's what we're all about,
That's
getting
cool.
results quickly.
Yeah. One of their key targets is to help minimize the appearance of fine lines and scarring.
Right.
That was a big deal to one of the founders.
Yes.
That's a big deal to most women.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up. So I talked about April's story, one of the founders, but Lisa's story, she really got involved. Her son had a really bad car accident and had a massive scar on his forehead, and so she really dug into what's going to help with that. And their erase gel, we'll talk about that in a minute, but that's really what became the impetus behind that, and it does amazing things. So that's what Aprisa is all about, but of course they give back, because that's what we do here at Devoted. And so because of all that, they give back to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, because that's really important to them from a family basis. And then they also give back to the Arthritis Foundation, which is, you know, obviously autoimmune and things like that. So that's something that they're very, very passionate about. And so when you purchase this, it's also giving back to those causes, which is pretty cool. But why don't we dig into this? Okay,
let's do it.
Let's tell them what it's all about. And so one of the things that I think is really special about Aprisa are their serums.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like their serums
And they come in these little droppers.
Yep.
Okay, so that feels very official. So I'm holding the Drench serum.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah. What do you like about it?
I like that it's thick, so you feel it go on your skin, but you don't feel sticky for very long. Usually with serums, you kind of feel sticky.
Yeah.
And it absorbs pretty well.
It's called Drench because that's what it does. It is moisturizing your skin. This is something you should take in the morning and then also at night if you want to. They say it's just 2 drops, which
and it goes a long way.
Yeah. which means this lasts forever. And that's one thing that my wife has brought up. Look at that. So there you go. Isn't this what we all wanted to see here? I'm going to have so much stuff on my face by the time this is over. That's right. Micah is just cracking up right now. Okay, there we go.
It feels nice. Tell us how you feel about it.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm the one that didn't wear makeup, so I can do all this, right? Yes. Yes, I feel so moisturized. My face feels drenched.
With all the hand washing that I do, I
Yeah.
have little kids, so I'm constantly washing my hands, and my hands get really dry, so I put it on my cuticles and on my skin here.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that my skin is softer. Women, your hands age just as much as your face.
Yeah.
So always put on that sunscreen.
Yep.
And now the drench.
Yep. Now the other serum is this cool little orange thing here.
It's like orange because vitamin C.
Yeah, yeah. And this one, by the way, you don't have to shake this one up. You do have to shake this one up because there, like she said, vitamin C, there's vitamin B, there's all kind of antioxidants in here. This is like a multivitamin for your skin. Okay, and so because of that, everybody needs a multivitamin, right? So everyone needs to be using this. I've actually been using this now for quite a while. I don't know if you noticed anything different or not. I'm surprised you even recognize me, Esther.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
I'm surprised you noticed me. I'm 20 years younger.
That's right, yeah. But it's really cool. Now this is thick.
Yeah, it's really thick.
I'm gonna go ahead and give the people what they want right here, okay? And I've been guilty, I will say, of doing the whole glob, but it only takes a couple drops, okay? On purpose, it's thick.
It does feel thick when you put it on.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stay sticky.
It doesn't.
And that's the biggest thing, especially if you're like me, that you don't like a lot of.
Oh, my skin is so nutritious right now. Can't even describe it. This is something that you don't want to put a lot of things on top of.
Right.
So it's good to do at night.
At night.
Okay. This and maybe the night cream.
Let it soak in while you sleep.
That's right. Okay, now let me tell you something about this too.
Okay.
Something we have here at Devoted. Okay.
What?
When you buy any 3 Aprisa items, we throw in this Energize serum for free.
Good.
Okay, because everyone needs their multivitamin.
Yeah, for
okay?
sure.
Okay, you were talking about the eye cream, and my wife said the same thing, but this has retinol in it.
Okay.
And
Which
sometimes
I now officially need retinol.
Yeah.
I do. Like I said, I have sensitive eyes. I mean, even some mascaras make me just cry.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. So for a long time, I didn't even touch eye cream.
They have clinically tested all of these products. Now, you might be sitting there saying, well, of course they did.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Esther. People assume, oh, if you're bringing something to market like skincare, it has to be clinically tested. You don't, and that costs a lot of money. Yeah. And they have got some amazing results. With this one, I want to make sure I read it right. I'm pulling it up on our prompter here. 97% of people who use this felt the product was hydrating with a luxurious texture. And they felt the product made the skin around the eye look less tired and protected. 94% said, I see that. That's a lot. This is great. This is ophthalmologist tested.
That's huge.
Yeah, right? So they took it to an ophthalmologist and they said, no, this is fine for around your eyes. Yeah. So
that's big.
Really want to encourage you to do that. Guys, here's the deal.
Guys, you need it too.
Yeah. We do because we age, we really show it around our eyes.
Right here,
yeah. They recommend, again, as long as you're doing it great, but they recommend do that in the morning as well. So you've done your drench in the morning, you've done your eye, and then you go into what you've been talking so much about, which is the day. Where did that go?
It's a smaller bottle.
You got it over there?
Maybe this one.
I think it's that one.
Equip.
Yes.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really feel it. This one has a luxurious, like you said, a luxurious texture. I've tried some products that are clean, like organic products that kind of smell funky. Like I tried one with mushroom in it, and I won't say which one. It smells so bad. It smells like a foot.
Feels
so
like
you put it on, and you're like, I feel great, but I smell horrible.
Right.
You know, but this one, it smells clean.
And something my wife noticed about this too, she said a lot of times when you use, and you tell me if this is the case for you, but a lot of times when you use different skincare, it's just kind of expected that like makeup, once you put it on top, might get a little bally or something like that.
No,
she
this
says,
is really smooth.
Yeah.
And dewy.
Yeah.
Which is what you want to look like. You don't want to look cakey.
Let me tell you a quick stat on this one too. So again, 97% of the people in the clinical tests that they used the day cream on, 97% said they felt an improvement in their skin hydration.
Totally.
Their skin feels soothed and comforted. It said it made it appear smoother. 88% said they feel like, yes, my skin actually looks smoother by using the product. So again, those clinical tests are great. And they have done the clinical tests with people of all kinds of ethnicities. So they were very deliberate about that.
Yeah.
So
what did I see recently on like Instagram or something, that if you used to play VHS tapes, you officially need retinol or something like that.
What?
And I was like,
Okay.
Retinol. Or
Yeah.
if you remember the dial-up sound, you need retinol.
Nice.
I don't remember what it was, but I definitely
So you're saying it's time though?
It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
maybe I'll order one of these for myself.
there you go. I think we can. I know a guy. Yes, we can do that. So this is called the Reinforce Retinol Facial Cream. Now we mentioned there's retinol in the eye cream, but this is standalone retinol, and we talked about it already. But again, this one, what my wife said at least was, I've tried retinol. It stings or burns or
It's
not
harsh.
bad because it's doing something, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's interacting. This one, she said, for her at least, didn't feel it.
That's awesome.
So, which is nice.
Yeah.
And obviously going to go a long way. So if you've got retinol in your regimen already, you might, hey, give this one a
Try it
shot.
out, yeah.
If you don't, if like Esther here,
You
you were just
officially need it.
scrolling through Instagram and
been
discovered you
told.
need retinol, then hey,
There
you've
it
come to the
is.
right place.
Yeah.
The night cream. Let's move over to that. Do I have it here? Yes.
Erase gel. What's that
Yeah,
night
it
cream?
is.
Yeah,
There it is. The Enrich Night Cream. And this is something, I know Lisa, when I talked with her, she's like, this is probably my favorite product because it's like velvet on your face at night. Which, like most of our muscles, your skin is really, whatever's going to happen with your skin, it's happening overnight.
Yeah, it's regenerating overnight. Yeah, beauty sleep is not just a term. It really is what we need.
Yeah. So again, I don't know so many of you watching are like, well, yeah, Brett, we all know that. But, it's one thing to do what you need to in the morning so you feel good.
Yeah.
But if you really want things to change, hey, you better put it on at night. And then let's talk, we're going to switch gears for just a second to something that they are very proud of, and that is their erase gel. There's only certain things you can say about, oh, that scar's going to disappear or whatever. You can't really say that.
Sure.
But this does wonders if you have a scar. And I asked them specifically, does it have to be like a week old for it to work? And they're like,
even old scars?
even old scars.
Wow.
Yeah. They talked about how a lot of people who have been like burn victims will use this. And they said it's not like it's completely getting rid of any scarring from that, but it keeps it
the visibility.
Yeah, and the crackiness and flakiness and things like that. So this is
That's
a
a
very
good thing
amazing
to have
product.
in your cupboard for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And so any type of mark or anything like that, I think that's definitely worth trying.
Post blemish.
Yep, there you go. As a matter of fact, we got some stats on this one I want to make sure I kind of nail. 87% who used the erase gel experienced an increase in skin softness. 80% stated their scar and the skin around it felt soothed and comforted.
Wow.
And 77% who used this after a week felt and saw an improvement in skin after just 1 week of use.
1 week.
1 week, okay?
You gotta
So,
try it
yeah,
if you
definitely
need.
worth trying. And like
Yeah.
you said, it's good to have on hand as well in case something comes up. I've got my little 4-year-old that's busted his chin down here. And so I'm going to start using that on him as well and see what happens. This is Aprisa.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Skincare you spend a lot of money on, and this, I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you, oh, this is the cheapest skincare out there. It's not, but it's certainly not the most expensive either.
But when you are talking about skincare, you're investing.
Yes.
You've got to. You have to be willing to invest. And why not invest with a clean company that also gives back, right?
Right.
You're going to spend the money anyway.
Yep, you're exactly right. And again, like we said, if you have sensitive skin, this is definitely something you should try. Even if you don't have sensitive skin, the way that we're talking about it, it might be something you still feel like, oh yeah, I didn't even know what I was missing, right? By suffering through maybe a different brand. So pick a product maybe that's not part of your regimen.
Sure,
you know?
this one.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe it's the serums. Maybe it's the retinol, whatever it might be. And remember, you can buy any 3 of these. Doesn't matter which 3, but when you do, we throw this in for free. And I believe this is a $65 or $70 value. Okay, so that's a pretty big deal. If you've never shopped with Devoted before, okay, you know where I'm going with this,
I know
right?
where you're going,
yes,
yeah.
we've got a special little code, welcome20, one word, that will get you 20% off your entire order. If a promoter, one of our affiliates, asked you to watch this, by all means, reach out to them, let them know, hey, that was awesome, that's great. And if you want to go shop with them. They've got a special link that you can do that.
So you get this guy for free and 20% off if it's your first time.
Yeah. And while you're there, we've got lots of other stuff too, right?
Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming.
Get your goodies.
Yep. By the way, this is a fairly new company. So the other thing is, my money is on, you've never heard of Aprisa. My money is on probably everyone else in your life hasn't heard about them yet. And so it's pretty cool that we get to, one, introduce them to you. You might introduce them to somebody else. So by all means, if you know someone that ought to watch this, tag them, send it to them, do whatever you need to do, and then come on over to devoted.com and shop. Well, Esther, thanks.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to put on skincare.
I'm glad
on,
you did too.
on
You
here.
really need it.
Yeah, thank you. That's true. Yeah. All right. See you, everybody. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.